Hi Libra, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. And yes, it's that time of month again where we're doing the monthly readings. So, looking ahead at October, what is in store for you? Okay, so please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that support, it helps the channel grow. So, thank you so much. And this week we have the Yin Yang Oracle. I have the Kawaii Lenormand. I also have the Twin Flame Love Notes Oracle. But starting us off this week, I have a guide for the advanced soul, a book of insight. We're going to grab a quote for you, bit of an overview, something to hold on to for the month of October. Okay, Libra. Libra, what does Libra need for October? Okay. You will have wonderful surges forward. Then there must be a time of consolidating before the next forward surge. Accept this as part of the process and never become downhearted. That's by Eileen Caddy from God Spoke to Me. Okay, so I feel like for you, Libra, you have been through this period where things have really been starting to sort of move forward and snowball a little bit for you with things in your life. Things have been happening. But this month it seems like we may just be on a little bit of a downplayed kind of a month where it's kind of allowing the energy time to catch up because you've had so much forward movement within. I feel like for a lot of you it's been within yourself, your self growth and all that sort of stuff, that it's time to just have a bit of a chill month, so that that can all catch up and settle into you and become part of your day to day. So I do kind of feel that for a lot of you, October may just be one of those months where it feels like not that much is really happening. But there's a lot happening subconsciously and in the energy behind the scenes. It's just not sort of coming through into reality this month for a lot of you. Time of consolidating before the next forward surge. So, all that stuff you've been learning, all that stuff that's been happening, it's time for it to all just sort of settle so that we can, enjoy the process when it does start moving once again. Okay, Libra. So we'll see how that plays out throughout the reading. I will be splitting the month start, middle, and end. So Libra, let's have a look at what's going on for Libra in October. Start, middle, end of October for Libra, please. Middle of October for Libra. And then the end of October for Libra. Definitely sort of seeing that playing out this month, especially around the start of the month. I do feel as though, that's the part of the cycle where it's still and calm and not much seems to be going on for you. We do have the water signs coming through first: Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. That has come through with the cycles card. Okay, so completion and change. So you've been through this cycle of something, changing, and now's the time of that cycle where things just need to consolidate and complete in that kind of a sense. So the start of the month really does feel like it's, there may seem like there's not much going on, but it's kind of, bringing all your past cycles to a completion here, so that those changes can actually be enacted in your life. I will just get some extra clarity on that, especially why we're seeing the water signs. I do feel for the water signs energy there. It's talking about the emotions, of the cycles of emotions that you've been through, completing certain emotions. But we'll get some clarity here for you. Libra, the start of October for Libra, please. Okay, so I feel like this is going to carry you through the whole month here. We have the sun energy first and foremost. So that is the happiest card in the deck. So for that to be the very first card we're drawing from the Lenormand today, I do feel as though, there's just a general sense of happiness, and happiness that certain things have come to an end, happiness just hoping for the next thing. So I feel like that's maybe why a lot of you will be sort of feeling like, oh, nothing's happening this week. Oh, like I want something to happen, like, because you're really seeking those moments of light where and free and happiness. And it's just kind of this. I feel like for a lot of you, just struggling to just sit in the energy of everything's okay, nothing dramatic is going on. I'm just happy and at peace here. But I do kind of get that, sitting there soaking up the rays is soaking up this completion, these cycles that have completed for you, the changes that are incoming and have been coming at you for, a while now. It's really just, it's time to just sit in the sun and enjoy the sunshine. Okay, enjoy the stuff that has come to light for you about your emotional cycles and about your emotions in general, about the completion of things in your life that are no longer serving you. Just really sitting in the sunshine and just enjoying that sunshine at the start of October here. That has come through with the cross energy as well. So the cross really does let us know that there's kind of like just this energy of have faith, things will start to change again, and then once they start to change again, you'll be like, why am I so busy, why is so much going on? So just really sitting in that sun and enjoying the peace and quiet while you've got it, because the cross does tell us, have faith, there's more coming, have faith. Those burdens are lifting, and any responsibilities that you've been holding heavy on yourself here, they are kind of lifting. And I feel like for a lot of you may not even notice until you stop and just enjoy the sunshine. You may not even notice how much has actually changed already, and how many of those burdens have actually already been lifted, and you've just been so used to carrying them that you didn't even notice that, the load has become lighter. Like if you carry something for, weeks on end, you just become so used to carrying it that when you're not carrying anything, all of a sudden you're like, this doesn't feel right. Things don't feel right because I've been so used to carrying all this crap on my shoulders that to not have all this extra crap on me is like, it just doesn't feel right, because you've become adjusted to, the drama. You've become adjusted to the burdens, the responsibilities. And so all of a sudden to have none, you're kind of like, what's going on? You're waiting for that pin to drop. But I really feel as though, it's just really having faith that don't worry, more shit's going to come. So don't, just focus on enjoying the downtime in the meanwhile. Okay, the cross, connecting with yourself spiritually as well at the start of October is going to be very important for you as well, Libra. Okay, the middle of October, we do see the renewal, the spark popping back through. So things do start to pick up for you in the month. I do feel for a lot of you, though, that renewal, that spark is just finding, the longer that you sit in that sunshine and enjoy it, the more you're finding that spark within you that, wow, happiness actually feels really good. It's like, oh, I didn't know that life could actually, give me this little spark of electricity just from nothing going on. Once again, you've been so used to carrying all this heavy stuff that, to feel some sense of renewal of, wow, I'm just free and just light, and I'm hearing fluffy as well. I don't know what that's about. I'm kind of fluffy, like someone wearing fluffy clothes or something, and just sitting in that comfort of something fluffy, like a big fluffy robe or something in the middle of October here, and just having this moment of like, oh, wow, 6 months ago, a month ago, I couldn't just sit here and enjoy, the sensation of being comforted in my big fluffy robe. But now I've just got this opportunity to just sit and be happy and chill. It's nice. I actually kind of like it. So it is kind of sparking something within you here at the middle of October, to realize that, hang on, is this what happiness is actually like? It's much more chill than I thought. I'm so used to drama that, wow, it's kind of giving you this sense of renewal in a lot of ways as well. But we'll clarify that energy. Clarify the middle of October for Libra. The renewal, the spark for October for Libra. Okay, so the first card we have is the dog energy there. So just enjoying, time with friends for a lot of you, enjoying the support that the universe is giving you at the moment, really enjoying just being able to be loyal to yourself and be your own best friend for a little while here. This renewal of sense within yourself of, wow, like my companionship is okay. I can deal with this. I like this. Okay, but I do feel as though there's something else going on here. Some sort of renewal, some sort of spark here with this person. Okay, we do see a fox and a bear energy here. I do feel for a lot of you this is work related. Okay, so with the dog there as well, I would sort of suggest creating a strong sense of loyalty and companionship support to this person, with this person, is going to work in your best interests, is going to really help, creating a friendship basically with the boss is what I'm getting here, because that fox and the bear, they're both very business minded in this particular deck. Both, look at them both in their suits, and it really is, putting your own needs first by, protecting the business interests is what I'm picking up on here. That the fox energy, it does talk about really focusing on, doing what you need to do, saying what needs to, being very clever and logical and rational about the way you're dealing with people in business sort of front. And the bear is very protective, having strong boundaries, nurturing those, I feel like, relationships you have with bosses and those sorts of things. So really finding your own power and strength in your work at the middle of October here. I do feel for a lot of you that is specific to work, career, that kind of stuff. Your boss kind of energy, and for some of you it is creating a strong friendship with your boss in order to find a bit of renewal spark within your work-life balance and all that sort of stuff, having those boundaries up nice and strong, but also being very clever about how you're doing that, very intelligent, and relying on rational, logical thought when it comes to business kind of stuff. Okay, then at the end of the month we do see the Epiphany Breakthrough card. Okay, so that's kind of similar to that sun energy, but this one is more focused on you yourself, and having this, having your inner light make you kind of realize that, oh wow, this chill month, this chill period, it really has actually, led me to this final completion of cycles where I'm finally, I'm realizing why all that needed to be integrated, because, bang, here's that epiphany that's showing me, how much things have changed, how much I've grown, how much all these things have actually settled on me and become part of who I am. Okay, in a very positive kind of way, leading you to some personal revelations, some personal epiphanies, about, breakthrough about how you're doing things, I feel like for a lot of you, how you're doing things and where you're going from here. Clarify the end of October for Libra. Clarify the end of October for Libra. It wants to talk about this work stuff again. We have the clouds coming through first. So yeah, the way that you're thinking, having these breakthroughs, epiphanies about the way that you're thinking about things very logically, rationally, and the way that you're controlling your thoughts, stopping yourself from any overthinking that's leading you, into negative spirals here, and really allowing you to see through any confusion or clouded judgment that you have had. I do feel like for a lot of you, specifically to do with work stuff, we do have the ring coming through there as well. So, breaking through the clouds, having these personal epiphanies about the way that you're dealing with people, the relationships that you have with people. So, that's probably why we're seeing you creating a strong friendship with this boss energy, because you're then sort of having this epiphany about the way that you have thought about that relationship is actually leading you to financial success. Okay, a bigger wealth generation for yourself, abundance, a breakthrough in the fact that working for money isn't always the only thing that gets you the money. Sometimes it's the connections that we make that enable us to, increase our financial aspects. And, that if you're like the boss's little friend, then, of course you're going to be the first in line for a promotion, a pay raise, a bonus, all those sorts of things. So you're kind of realizing, though, you're having this breakthrough, this epiphany that, any convoluted thoughts about that, you're letting them go. You're seeing through the clouds here, and understanding that those relationships that you have are very, very important, especially when it comes to your abundance, your wealth, your monetary gain. Okay, so the investments that people are more likely to invest in someone that they have an existing relationship with, and there's just something about that coming through for you at the end of the month, where you're really having this sort of epiphany that you've put in the hard work, and it's going to start paying off because you're the one with the good relationship with the boss, kind of thing, that you've put in the work and it's going to come back to you one way or another. Okay, so definitely seeing you well advised there to be creating a strong relationship, a strong friendship with any boss, and it could also be, boss or salesperson type figures around you in your energy in the middle of October. Create strong friendships with those people. It's going to pay off for you. Okay. All right. Libra. I'm going to use the Twin Flame Love Notes deck to see what's going on for you in romantic love. But I am sort of taking this as like more so messages from the universe rather than your specific person. But we sort of see what comes out anyway. Go from there. Libra. What does Libra need to know about love and romance for October? Messages in regard to romantic love for Libra during October. I think about you all the time. Do you miss me the way I miss you? Now, Libra, I actually feel like, even though we did ask for romantic love, I actually feel as though this is platonic love. And this actually feels like I am picking up the energy of outside of this world energy. So somebody who has passed, very likely, is the energy I'm seeing here. They think about you all the time. They want you to know that they still miss you the way that you miss them, and that you are just as much on their thoughts as they are on yours. Okay? That it feels as though they're looking out for you, Libra. And there's something about missing your banter, the way that I'm getting like play fighting kind of energy here. And they really miss that. And they miss seeing you like that, just having fun. And because I'm picking up like, you know, play fighting the way that children would. So for a lot of you, this may be like a sibling energy, is what I'm picking up on the most here. Or just somebody that you had a really good playful vibe with. That's what I get for asking for messages from the universe rather than people, right? But there is somebody there for a lot of you. There's somebody on the other side that wants you to know that they miss you just as much as you miss them, and that They're acknowledging that they know that you think about them all the time, but they want to see that playful, fun side of you again. Okay. When it comes to romantic love, I'm yours forever and ever. Love belongs to you, Libra, regardless of whether you feel as though you have it in your life already or not. There is a person there for you, and they're yours forever and ever. So even if you're not aware of who this person is, there is love in the universe for you to take. It's just a matter of reaching out and taking it. Okay, getting through the personal epiphanies and focusing on yourself for a little while here. I feel for a lot of you, and the work stuff seems to be heavy for you this month. But love is there for the taking, is what I'm getting from that, whether you are aware of that or not. Okay, but you're more than welcome to check out your other placements. I will be uploading other, maybe a more love-inspired October reading as well. So keep an eye out for those, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.